Welcome back to day 17 of A Dream to Reality. Right, you're probably thinking, why are you in your PJs? Guys, if you've been watching this far, you know we're doing a Dire Straits song, and we've got to make a music video for it. The song's done. You guys haven't heard it yet, but we need a video. I come up with an idea last night, and I was just messaged Max, come round in the morning, before work, the beginning, the first sentence of the song is, I woke up this morning, poured myself a drink, picked up my guitar as I looked out to the sea. Now, I actually live right near the sea, so it's all on real. I'll wake up in the morning, I'm gonna have a coffee. Somebody said Mark Knopfler would never have an alcoholic drink in the morning. The song is a tribute to Dire Straits. I'm not copying them. I'm just saying I want to take bits from them. I want to use that. I'm going to make a sound like them. You know what I mean? I'm not copying them. It's just inspiration. The lyrics are nothing to do with them. That's just how I feel. Woke up this morning, poured myself a drink, and then I look at the news, see how bad the world is, and realise how lucky I am to be a healthy man. That's all it is. It's, the lyrics are just mine based on real life. So yeah, the first line, what I thought was, Max, come round, get your video camera, shine it at the balcony. I'll sit there as you do, have a morning coffee on there, and that's going to be the opening shot, I think. Let's go. Max is here. If you didn't know, he's the videographer. He's the one who does all the filming and stuff.
Believe it or not.
He's always been. He's always. You've always, only just like good.
Say it too. Believe it or not.
He's always been a guy who liked to video ever since a kid, haven't you? Always recording since like, he's got a video camera.
Long story short, my dad brought a JVC video, big ET ancient video camera into my house when I was a kid.
Yeah.
You had little videotapes and you put them in the side and closed it up. And then once you recorded, you took it out and put it inside a big videotape so you could watch it back. I just found it fascinating that you could record whatever you were doing and watch it back. So ever since then, I've always just done a bit of recording and editing.
You even said it the other day though, because I've always done it as well from a kid. What people take that for granted, being able to record yourself and watch it back in 6 months.
You do.
Always record yourself and what you're doing and stick it on a hard drive.
The thing is though, today everyone's got a phone, so it's taken for granted. Yeah. Whereas like when I was a kid, there was no mobile phones, so it's just like no video cameras. So when this big video camera came into my house, it was like, hang on a minute, this is what they do to record movies. And I've got one in my hand and I can make my own movies. The only problem was, because our family had broke back mountain, I had to keep re-recording over the one videotape I had, so
you
couldn't store anything.
But the moment he earned a penny, he went and got one.
Yeah, got hard drives. That's a whole story in itself, anyway.
Innit? But look, he's setting up the camera. This is the camera he uses. This is the camera that goes on all our videos.
It's a Panasonic GH4. It's actually about 12 years old or something at this point, but it still does the job.
And if there's one thing Max does, it's his research before he buys anything.
Yeah.
He's always been that guy. So he got a good one.
So this is no good for taking pictures, but it's good for recording videos. And it's not the best in low light situations. And it's also not got any built-in stability.
Put it this way, we need a new one.
Hence the tripods. Yeah.
Right.
The GH5 has got better built-in stability and lighting, but it was about 600 quid more. We didn't have the funds. This was 800 quid at the time.
Still expensive.
I know, it's a joke. But yeah.
Alright, let's show you fools. I'm joking, you ain't fools, you're legends. Let's show you guys around. Right, the next section is, we've just done the balcony shot. You'll have to wait and see the finished product coming soon. But the next shot is, I'm getting changed. Go to leave the house, put my shoes on, one last look in the mirror, make sure that you smile. You know what I mean? When you say it out loud, sounds cliche, bruh, but it's true. Sometimes you just don't gotta appreciate life. But we've got that scene, we're about to wrap it up, and then it's onto the performance shot, which we'll be bringing you guys with us. The only problem is, we don't know where, how, or when, or who, because we've pretty much abused every scene we can locally that's free. So it's starting to seem like money's gonna go have to come into the option. Right, I'm dressed. Yeah, I look like a scruff. What? Nah, this is the best getup I've got. I don't have any clothes, guys. I'm one of those people who just wears tracky bottoms and t-shirts. You know the Raygo Bloom style. But we're going to the Slaughtered Lamb. We've been trying to conjure up where we can go and record this video because we've got two sections. As you've seen, we're doing the outside bit, we're doing the inside bit of the house. That's the storyline. But now we need a performance. But I was thinking, the point of the song is, it's to smile every day. It sounds cheesy, but sometimes cliche it's the truth. When people say you only live once and stuff, you can say it's cheesy all you like, but at the end of the day, it's true and it's something you should seriously live by. So the point of this song is the chorus. First thing I do when I wake up is look up to the sky, thank the Lord that I'm here and I'm grateful to be alive. So basically I was thinking the song should be about just having a good time. And I like to go to the pub with my brothers, have a drink, just have a couple beers, play some darts. And funnily enough, my brother Max, who you've seen just then, he made a pub. Because the world has gotten so expensive, we can't afford to go to the pub when the pints are £6, £7 for a pint of lager. You go to the pub nowadays and you're talking £6. Do you remember when you would go? Even me, back when I was like 18, you go in Manchester where I lived then. It's a lot cheaper up there anyway, but you know, you're talking £3, £2.80 for a pint. It's stupid prices. So Max, come up with the answer. Make your own pub. Get one of those beer pumps and we'll buy kegs and we'll save money. So we're going there. I'm going to show you what the pub's like, and that's where we're going to do the filming. And I'm going to take my electric guitar. Oh, a little performance in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Right, we're here. We're here. This is the boozer. My brother made this little section. I'm going to do a little show around, but it's not fully set up. It usually has like a little fire going on the TV and stuff. But I'll show you around and I'll put some music over the top because for some reason when I move the GoPro around and try talking, it sounds like it's underwater. Don't know what that's about. But this is where we're doing it. Let me show you. Right, you know what I'm saying? So when the fire's on there, we get the lighting properly going, pouring a few pints, playing a bit of darts. Trust me, it's sick in here. I love it. Got a little heating on. Trust me, it's about 3 degrees outside. It's getting really cold. There's a bite in the air. But This pub is called the Slaughtered Lamb, or the Slaughtered Lamb. What? Right. This is the process. You're seeing everything. What I'm thinking is, right behind me there, play through the song once, get it at 2 angles, and then do the electric bit, electric solo there or something. You can't do any more than this. You know what I'm saying, we're doing it on a budget of £0.
They're not on a budget of in the minuses, mate.
In the minuses. This is the plan. I'm gonna sit here with me guitar like this. I'm gonna sing the full song. Charlie's gonna be there chilling as you do in a pub, smoking a few cigarettes, having a few beers. Max is gonna walk in. I don't know. He's gonna find the right time to do it. Go towards the machine, pour himself a pint. He's gonna be like, Joe, get up. I'll move out the way. He goes in the corner, sit down, and then probably at that point, the camera just starts zooming in on me slowly, going like, you can see I'm in my own zone, and Charlie and Max are just talking about how the day's been. That's the overall vibe. What do you reckon?
Because basically, what you need to realise is, we've made multiple music videos over the years. Like, if you go back and check the Raygo Bloom channel, have you linked that? Have any of them seen it?
No.
If you go and look at the actual Raygo Bloom band videos, we've done multiple, like,
videos,
ideas. And what I usually do is, when I come up with an idea, is I'll just drive me van and I'll just listen to the song on repeat. But this particular song, it just screams like reality, like life, like what I do in the morning, what I do, how I get through my day. You know what I mean? And sometimes, like with a music video, you just gotta freestyle it and just not really, like, have a basic plan to work off, but don't go too deep with it. And that's what we've done with this.
Yeah.
So we have the basic, let's get some slow-mos, let's get some like action shots, but ultimately let's do what we actually enjoy doing.
Yeah.
And so that's whatever this end product materializes into, that's the thought process.
That's exactly what I said to them before I got it. I literally said, at the end of the day, the lyrics are about, you understand what you have, you're happy about it, enjoy life, go and do what you love. And I said, I like to go to the pub, I like to be with my brothers, I like to have a few beers.
Yeah.
So the video is perfect because that's what I like to do. And I told them,
simple, stupid.
I told them it's too expensive to go to the pub.
Hey,
Max made his own pub. I showed them the pub. This is it.
like, at the end of the day,
It's a good time.
in the same way that if you're watching Joe's channel at the moment and you've been repeatedly watching his episodes, it's probably because you're relating in whatever aspect you're relating to it. That's the same reason we built this boozer, because at the end of the day, everyone's feeling the stress of the world right now. And it's like, bro, let's build a boozer and just cram ourselves in there where we want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where, why not utilise that to make the music video? Because
I'll make dozens of music videos in this.
Yeah, we're probably gonna make a couple in it. And to be fair, we're probably gonna make a Slaughtered Lamb sessions where me and Charlie go bareback and do a few acoustic things. Speaking of, me and Charlie have just been saying...
Hold on, pass me that guitar.
Me and Charlie have just been saying we're going to do a little Friday night session in my studio, the dojo, and just tinker on what we've been learning all week.
I know what you're thinking. A crafter? How much did that cost you? 30 quid. Yeah, actually. It did cost 30 quid.
£30?
I bought it run down. I had changed all the keys and all that. But the reason I wanted a little knockabout guitar is because it lives in this garage. It's not a garage, it's a pub.
Ever call it a garage? What's that?
The slaughtered lamb.
It's slaughtered
The whole point of it is if you knock it off the table, so what?
If
Whereas
anything,
if you've got your
this
table,
table's 180.
you're gonna knock it, knock it off the wall.
No.
Yeah, but if you knock a tailor that costs 1,300 quid, that's
Yeah,
your
you
baby, it's not cool. Whereas if you knock a little 30 quidder that's out of tune,
Yeah, she goes out of tune, but she's going to be hung up on the wall for
Hang on a minute, though. Hang on a minute. It's not just about knocking it. It's about, bro. We built an old English medieval boozer. Like, it looks the part.
Yeah, what's
like,
it called?
it's called Sir Woody of House Harrelson.
You know what I mean?
That's the name of this guitar.
I have ultimate respect for this guitar
So do
just
I.
because it's in 10 years from now. This is the guitar that was hung on the wall of the slaughtered
So
lamb.
if you want to win this guitar, all you've got to do is subscribe. yeah. But listen,
yeah.
that's the end of today's episode. That is how we've gone about recording the music video. Nothing else has been done. You've seen everything. You saw the morning scenes. You saw the pub. All Max did was shoot us from that angle, get a little close up of the guitar solo. We told the story we just said, pouring a pint, and then you got a close up of my mouth.
Yeah, like I say, if you go back and look at the Raygo Bloom music videos on the YouTube channel, which is linked below, you can watch, for example, Rebel on the Road, yeah. And you can see the levels we've gone to on that music video. We rented out a Cadillac. It was 300 quid just to rent it for like 12 stinky hours.
So how much that
It was
was?
over 300 quid. I think it was like 350.
Then we had to put fuel in the tank, which it drank, like me going through this.
And if you put any more than 100 miles on it, you get charged.
Yeah,
Or
it was like
something
an
stupid.
extra like $5 a mile or
Damn.
something. But the point is, then we brought the drones out. We had GoPros. We had like all the cameras. We invested a lot of thought, time, and effort. We were up at 5 o'clock in the morning to catch the sunrise, the golden hour. We know the levels you got to go through to make a music video. So this isn't a case of, oh, you just scrimped out and you couldn't be asked. It's like, no, we listened to the music and it's like,
Yeah.
let's resonate the video with the song and the
feeling.
lyrics
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how it feels. And that's what we try to do. It's not easy. And, it's not... Well, this is another thing I was thinking. The conversation time, quick. You could look at this music video that we just made for this and go, you did scrimp out. But at the same time, it's like, but how much is the GH4 Panasonic camera?
Yeah.
How much is it to make the props of the pub? How much is the guitars? All right, that was 30 quid, but that one, even this GoPro that you're recording the behind the scenes on,
This
like
is it.
the draft machines, like there's a lot of money into everything, but
Yeah.
ultimately,
It's propping
this is
out.
what we want.
No, do you know
To
what
do.
we say? Max always goes, it needs to be props. To make a good video, it's got to be props.
Yeah,
And I
propping
was
out.
just like, well, there's nothing better than props in it. Because it's all the money that's gone into it. This table's from the 18th century.
Yeah.
Like, let's get the props are here, mate.
Hang on, isn't it the 17th century?
Like 18th.
No, because the 1800s are the 17th century.
Yeah.
This is from the 1800s.
This is from the 1800s.
Apparently, that's what the guy I bought it
Like
from says.
1816.
Yeah.
So it's the 19th century then. So you just made it younger than she was. Right,
That
listen.
never was his strongest
Hey,
point.
hey, like
Well, we
it.
got to the truth.
Well, listen, this is it, guys. This is the finale of the Dire Straits saga.
Still 200 years old.
All you're going to see now is the finished product.
To be a healthy man.
Peace out.